community mourns for Grandview police officer Jeffrey Moreland as he told a judge today that he needs a public defender because he cannot afford an attorney on his own.
Now, he's accused of the murders of Kara Jo Roberts and Nina Whitney. We have continuing coverage now, starting with Beth Vaughn. She's live outside the Cass County Courthouse with more from neighbors of Jeffrey Moreland. Beth.
Yeah, good evening. Mark, living across the street from a former cop made neighbors feel pretty safe. That is until about a week ago when investigations began at Jeffrey Moreland's home.
Bill Dickey thought he knew his neighbors.
And sometimes you don't want to know, and right now I wish I didn't.
He lives across the street from the Moreland home, where he says Jeffrey Moreland lived with his wife and 2 children.
This whole thing has been hard for me to believe. I just never got that feeling of being around him.
Yesterday, 52-year-old Moreland was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, one of which was a case from Harrisonville. Kara Jo Roberts was found shot to death in her bathtub 2.5 years ago. Since then, Dickey has seen numerous sketches of the suspected killer, but never put 2 and 2 together.
And I feel guilty saying, well, he lived right across from me. And, I mean, I never associated that.
It was DNA that ended up implicating Moreland. A swab obtained 3 days ago has linked his DNA to a June 30th rape, which allegedly took place in his home. It also linked him to the murders of Nina Whitney and Kara Jo Roberts. Both women were home alone when the crimes occurred. Their families still grieving.
And as we kept hearing more, it just kept getting worse. Yeah, I'm very angry.
Dickey prays today's accusations will be the last.
And I hope there's none. But obviously, you have to think that.
Thoughts that consume him today now that his neighbor is an accused murderer.
Rumors,
Grandview police didn't have much to say about their former employee other than saying that he did retire 5 years ago, in 2005, that is, after 21 years of service. From Cass County, I'm Beth Vaughn with NBC Action News.